Welcome to Missing Mondays, where we tell the stories of those who vanished and a family still searching for answers. Today we tell a story of Geanna Maria Jones. Gianna was a loving mother and wife who had worked hard to rebuild her life. Gianna had struggled with drug addiction for years, but she eventually turned her life around. She began attending Narcotics Anonymous meetings and eventually became a sponsor herself, helping other people who were battling addiction. Her daughter Nikki described her as a loving, supportive mother who was always there for her children. Gianna loved taking her children to Disney World, attending their sporting events, cooking with them, and simply spending time together as a family. She had 6 children and was incredibly proud of them. Gianna married her husband, Wilford Jones, in 1990, and the family eventually moved into a new home in Jacksonville, Florida. But in November of 2000, everything changed. On November 5th, 2000, Gianna left her home during the early morning hours to go to work. According to her husband, she left around 4:30 in the morning. But Gianna never arrived at work, and she never came home. Her family eventually contacted the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office and reported Gianna missing. Her daughter Nikki would later say that the last time she saw her mother was just days earlier, around her 21st birthday. Gianna had made sure to stop by her daughter's birthday celebration. Nikki remembers hugging her mother and speaking with her the following day. She had no idea it would be the last time she would ever see her. 3 days after Gianna's disappearance, investigators found her red 2004 Expedition abandoned at an apartment complex on Ricker Road, approximately a mile from the family's home. Inside the vehicle were Gianna's purse, cell phone, and keys. Investigators also reportedly found what appeared to be blood in the back passenger area of the SUV. Authorities began searching the surrounding area, including a nearby retention pond, and investigators soon announced that they believe foul play was involved. But then, another disturbing development occurred. Police wanted to search Gianna's home. However, before they could obtain a search warrant, the house caught fire. Wilford told authorities that he had fallen asleep while smoking in bed, causing a fire, but investigators later determined that the fire was arson. No one was ever charged in connection with the fire. After the fire, investigators searched the residence and reportedly discovered Gianna's blood inside the home, along with other unspecified evidence of foul play. The home had already been considered a potential crime scene, and now important evidence had potentially been destroyed. Wilford eventually left the Jacksonville area following Gianna's disappearance. Investigators questioned him, but no one has ever been publicly charged in connection with Gianna's disappearance. In 2002, investigators said that they hoped to make an arrest in the case, but no arrest came, and more than 25 years later, Gianna still has not been found. Gianna's disappearance completely changed her family. 4 of her children were still minors when she disappeared and were eventually placed with relatives and later in foster care. Her daughter Nikki never stopped searching for her mother. She continues to collect information and bring anything that could potentially help solve the case to investigators. Gianna loved to write, and her daughter still has one of her journals. Every year around her birthday, some of her family members gather together, bring a cake, and release balloons in her memory. Today, Gianna would have missed decades of birthdays, holidays, and milestones with her children. She never got to watch many of her grandchildren grow up, and her family is still waiting for answers. Geanna Jones has been missing since November of 2000. Her case remains unsolved, and foul play is suspected. At the time of her disappearance, Gianna stood 5 feet 9 inches tall and weighed 165 pounds. She had gray and brown hair and brown eyes. Her ears are pierced. She has one gold tooth and a tattoo of a small rose on her left leg. Anyone with any information about her case is urged to contact the Jacksonville Police Department at 904-353-2240 or their local authorities. Please share the story about Gianna Maria Jones to help reignite the interest in her missing persons case. Her life matters. And if you made it this far, thanks for watching. Until next time.